What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola. So last Thursday was Thanksgiving here in the US, which is why there was no keeping it real. That's the day that families gather together around big tables filled with food, especially turkey. You get what I'm saying? And everybody give thanks for their many blessings, and then they all eat. Yeah, I mean, I had too much turkey. Yeah, I had way too much turkey. So most people had a great Thanksgiving dinner, except this couple. I can't imagine what the guy will say at the hospital, you know, poor guy. If they ask him what happened to your head now. Well, at least they were able to slaughter their turkeys. You know, for some people, they were not that lucky. Yep, I know, right? Anyway, the day after Thanksgiving is known as Black Friday, and that is when you get the biggest sales of the year here in America. Now, a lot of people get crazy that day, you know what I'm saying? Because they shove each other. In fact, some people brought out guns. Well, yeah, this is why some people call it American insanity at its best. Take a look.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
You talk too much, eh? What is the big deal if you saw me at the Black Friday sales at 2 a.m? Eh? Do I look like somebody that will go and, you know, fight people before you can buy anything? The only reason I went there that day was just to go and take pictures as a good reporter. Eh? Sorry, Jerry, I'm just keeping it real. So for the past 2 weeks, so many of my Nigerian friends have been coming out of the closet, revealing their true identity. Hey, I'm not saying that they are gay. That is not what I mean. I mean, they are revealing their true states of origin. Imagine, I'll be doing my work, JJ, and somebody will just call me, Adeola, baby. Hey, what's up, mama? Do you know I'm from Kwara State? I said, hey. Me, I was shocked too, because these people, they've always claimed to be from Lagos. I said, why are you suddenly from Kwara State? Why were you lying to me now? And then they tell me, oh girl, if people know that I'm from Kwara, they would think that we are all slaves of Turaki. I mean, the Saraki of Ilorin. But the man passed away like 2 weeks ago. I said, Kai, hey, yeah, hey, Kai. He was such a good man, you know, at least everything that I know about him. I said, Kai, you won't believe it. My friend Tunji was so pissed off. He was like, Adeola, what do you mean good person? Hey. When this man was the chairman of the Society General Bank, him and his children, they laundered all the money until the EFCC seized the bank's license. He said, Adeola, do you know that Saraki, he was the Baba Isale Gongon, the godfather of Kwara politics. This man is the only one that decides who becomes the governor. I looked at him, I said, you must be a liar. I said, Tuji, are you telling me that this man controlled politics in your state? He said, not just that. So in 2003, the man brought his son from America. That is Olusola Saraki. Imagine. And he made him the governor. The guy served 2 terms. Nothing happened. He said while the son was governor, the man made his daughter, Gbemisola, a senator. You know, like the father was also a senator in 1979. Yes. I was shocked though, because, you know, I said, did you guys protest? He looked at me like I'm from, you know. I was like, no way. How can father and son and daughter? He said, wait. As soon as the son was done, you know, being the governor, he switched places with his daughter. He became a senator, and the daughter contested for governorship. But guess what? That election failed. She didn't get it. I said, Tunji, please mind yourself with all these lies. You know, if you want you and I to remain friends, you get what I'm saying? You need to mind yourself. The only thing that I know about Saraki is that the man was a very good man. Yes, he was a medical doctor, he was very good to everybody. I heard a lot of things, you know, that he fed so many people, that every day hundreds of people would line up in front of his house, yes, and that he would feed them amala. I don't say anything wrong in it, because even we used to have a alamala in Oyo State. Yes, we used to have a alamala. And then I heard that Saraki, after feeding these people, that he would give them 50 naira each, you know, before they trek back to their homes. Immediately I said that, Tunji shook his head. He looked at me with a sad face. He said, Kai, Adeola, you still don't get it. These people collected 50 naira every day for decades, and they are still poor. And he said, if Saraki had not personalized Kwara and all the resources of Kwara, that these people would not be poor in the first place. It's like somebody robbed you, but you don't know that you've been robbed. And so when you are suffering, the person gives you, you know, very little tashere, so that it will look like they are doing you a favor, but they've robbed you. Kai. The last thing he said was that the only place that these people developed in Kwara is Ilorin. Most places in Kwara, they could care less. I said, wait, enough. Enough of all these lies now. I was so upset. I looked at him. I said, Tunji, you need to mind your mouth, because this one that you're just running your mouth, it will get you into trouble. And watch what you say. Before Saraki's son picks you up. Yes, I told him that. I said, I don't want any wahala. Please, don't count me in. I don't know anything about all these corruption allegations that you are making about this family. For me, I believe this man was a good man. And I would rather believe everything that media has been saying about this man, that he is a good man and a great role model. I said, Kai, Saraki Baba Oloye, may he so rest in peace, Ojari. I'm just keeping it real. Now, on a serious issue, have you guys seen the video of the world's poorest president? I'm talking about the president of Uruguay, Jose Mujica. Kai, I was stunned because I have never seen a president driving. What is that thing again? No, that is not a car. See, play the video. I said, that is not a car. I don't know what it is, but play that video.
In President Mujica's latest official declaration of wealth, he says he owns just 2 vehicles, a small amount of property and his farmhouse. He also donates 90% of the salary, $12,000 a month, to charity. His car is one of his most valued possessions.
They say I am the poor president. No, I am not a poor president. Poor people are those who always want more and more. Those who never have enough of anything. Those are the poor, because they are in a never-ending cycle and they won't ever have enough time in their lives.
You see, I mean, a president driving in Jakwajalokwi. I mean, and he has only 2 policemen. They're not even inside. They are outside his house. Actually, you know, that is also not a house. I don't know what it is. But, you know, that is where he lives. And, you know, he said that he's satisfied to live in, you know, the air. He said one thing, though, that is very true. You know, that those politicians that are very greedy, the ones that embezzle money, that they can never have enough. And that is true. Not only that, this man lives a simple life. Can you imagine that he donates 90% of his salary to charity organizations? Kai, I mean, seriously, I'm just, you know, I'm touched. He touched me. Thank you, Brother Peter. You know, I know that you would feel the same thing that I'm feeling. Please, sing it one more time. Jesus touched me. Touch me. I beg, no use laugh, kill person, Anyway, after watching the video of that president, I said to myself, this man can never win any political office in Africa. Like, never. I mean, just so you know, Africa is more blessed in terms of natural resources, than any other continent. You know, I mean, Uruguay has rich soil and, you know, marine, but they don't have oil. Imagine. Yet, the government care about the people. They provide basic amenities for them. But in Africa, our leaders, they're using our natural resources to enrich themselves. Yes, and their own families. They live in luxurious homes. They ride the latest car. Yes, if you want to know what the latest car is, just come to Nigeria. Honestly, you know, seriously. They have their own convoy. They fly in private jets with their young virgins. Well, actually, that is a slip of tongue, sorry, but you get the memo. I mean, I don't care the kind of houses that they live in, so long as they serve the people. And that, my people, has been the problem. In fact, there are places in Africa where the president is able to afford multiple wives. In fact, in one country, the president has 12 wives. Yes, and each of these wives has her own mansion. The common people in this country, they are starving. I'm not mentioning any names, so I'm just keeping it real. So I finally figured out why Mitt Romney lost the past US election. You know, forget everything that the media has been telling you. Forget the fact that he's saying that Obama won because he gave gifts to black people and poor people. That is not why Mitt Romney failed. It's because he refused to learn from the pro. I'm talking about people like Jacob Zuma. Yes, if he had followed the footsteps of Zuma, he would have won. Zuma was like me, I'm starting my gift distribution with the gods. Just last week, Zuma sacrificed 20 cows. Can you imagine? He sacrificed cows. He literally slaughtered these cows in order to appease his ancestors so that they would make sure that he wins the coming election, the 2014 presidential election in South Africa. I mean, is it possible that he will lose after making that sacrifice? Seriously? Of course not. There is no way he can lose. Because after feeding the gods, yeah, now he will feed the people with the meat. You get what I'm saying? That is what Mitt Romney should have done. He too would have won. I was really surprised though, you know, for Jacob Zuma. I was like, how can you be educated and still be illiterate at the same time? Making sacrifices that people can vote for you? Seriously? I mean, does he like have the whole of South Africa under a spell? Sorry. You know, this man had priests in his compound appeasing the gods. I mean, the ancestors. I mean, is there a difference? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. But you know, they were appeasing all the gods and the ancestors just to make sure that his enemies fail. I was like, he got enemies? What I don't understand is why African gods are still asking for beef meat. And when would they start asking their worshippers, you know, to bring in corrupt politicians to use as sacrifice? I mean, that would have been killing two birds with one stone. Can you play that video of the ritual, the Jacob Zuma ritual? Seriously, that is not Jacob Zuma. I mean, what kind of game is this now? That is not. What do you mean? Okay, you don't have the video. Why didn't you say so? I see. It's true. It's true. I heard that Zuma did not allow any media person near that ritual ceremony. In fact, they said one reporter that was able to sneak, you know, to the place, that he was rough-handled by the members of Zuma family. They said they grabbed this guy, they tore his notebook, and they asked the policemen to, you know, escort him out. Anyway, after the ritual, eyewitnesses said that Jacob Zuma was so happy that he danced like he has not danced in a long time, like a victory dance. You know, please play that video of him dancing. Seriously, cut it out, cut it out. That is not Jacob Zuma and you can't fool anybody. Yeah, just cut it out. Please don't worry, my people. Yes, I have a video of Jacob Zuma that you will love. Yes, it's a TV commercial which he recently banned in South Africa. Yes, don't ask me why. Just take a look.
Oh, Zuzulicious, silly fish and chips I got shaba today.
There is a lot of good food here. It is from the fish and chip company. Nibaning like at only 25 land. Even Plavin will approve this.
It's up to Shaba's egg and chips from the fish and chip company. Hot and uncuttable for only 25 francs.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real. You know, I respect Nigerian ministers, especially the Minister of Information. Yes, Mr. Labaran Maku. Wow, girl, you did now. Yes. Some people think that this man lies. I tell them it is not a lie. If you are doing your job, you get what I'm saying? Anyway, he's been doing this good governance tour thing for quite some time now. He goes from state to state in Nigeria. He talks about all the good things that the president is doing, except that he doesn't go to the places where Boko Haram is bombing people. Yes, and I'm sure you can understand that. Yeah. Although I think it's funny that they need to do this tour, you know. Yeah, totally unnecessary. So Mr. Labaran Maku visited the light rail that they are constructing in Abuja. And while he was addressing the people, he had a special message for journalists.
The press, every day Boko Haram, every day Boko Haram. You know, I said let's report development. Even in war, and we're not in war, work is going on, marriages are taking place, famine is taking place. So I hope that as we continue on this job of seeing what President Goodluck Jonathan is doing to give Nigeria a new look, to lessen the burden of Nigerians, you can see the transformation trend is firmly on track.
In other words, journalists should stop reporting how innocent people are killed every day by Boko Haram. Seriously. We should start reporting weddings. He mentioned weddings. Get out. We should start reporting weddings, yes, and the Abuja train construction. I said, seriously, Mr. Labaran, I mean, you know I respect you. But this one that you said, I disconcur. Seriously, in fact, I disagree. How can you? I mean, which train? Haven't we reported that you've been constructing this $3 billion train since 2006? 3 billion since 2006. We've been reporting. Yes, that thing is 3 billion. Can you believe that we are paying $3 billion for that crap? I mean, that train. Excuse me. And you know what baffles me is that they keep calling it light rail. I say, does this locomotive look like light rail to you? No offense. Me, I'm not saying that it is not a light rail. Take a good look. Yes, in fact, I'm sure that it is. It may be a second hand or third hand or whatever. Yeah, but Kai. This light rail doesn't look like all the light rails that I've seen outside Nigeria. Seriously? Yes. Yeah, now we are talking. Yeah, that is a light rail. And this one too. Yes. Wait. That must be Agege. Yeah, that must be Lagos. Yes. These are light rails. Why can't we have light rails like this? In Nigeria? Is there anything wrong with Nigeria also having this kinds of light rail? Instead, they are starting with this locomotive thing. It's like we are starting from 1951 or something. We are starting out with this in 2012. What year do you think we will get to this? Yeah. Even the sign on the thing is Chinese. Did you see the sign on the thing? It's written in Chinese now. Can they like scrub it and rewrite it in English? Nobody knows if they are abusing us with that thing. Chin chun chun chun. I mean, can you read it? Let's take a look at trains, in other parts of the world. Do I need to say more? I'm just keeping it real. Before I leave today, I want you guys to see a little bit of Uruguay. I mean, I know it's not an African country, but this is the country where the president has chosen not to live a luxurious life. Given that with 90% of his salary, yet they've provided the basic amenities, for their people. I think we can learn one or two things, from these people. Just take a look. Alright y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Until next week, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace out.